Hello and welcome to Top 4 FPL, the Fantasy Premier League show with a difference. Unfortunately, there weren't any Premier League games this week, so we'll see you again next week.
No, guys, stop.
What?
Stop.
What?
There's Nations League games this week. Let's talk about that. Yes, let's do this. Dude, come on. What, guys?
Fuck off.
Oh. What? Well, I guess it's just me and you guys today. Then,
are we still doing this?
I don't know. The others have gone. It's just me and you today. Oh, hang on.
Well,
Resistance.
I don't mind if they come back. I don't mind doing the show, but
sorry about that, buddy. I hope that didn't hurt too much.
Dude, it's all right. A&E's just around the corner.
Welcome back to Top 4 FPL. Yes, welcome all you fantasy football faithful. And as the faithful followers of football fantasy, we can all agree we hate international match week. We've thought of many ways to make this show glorious for you. So if you're tuning in, we've got a new segment on this show called Top 4's Top 4. So we're all going to talk about our top 4 best things. Like, for instance, I've been looking at the team names. For instance, if you're joining our league and you've joined our league, we thank you. And we do actually notice your team names. And obviously, one of the best team names I've noticed is called Heralds of Galactus. And
can't name your own team.
My team. That's my team. Yeah, and I think I've got the best team.
It is a glorious name.
What's that?
Top name.
Yes.
Top name.
And I think Nunes Theory, that's Sparky's team. He's got
come on
name. And
that's a good name.
And the Glory of Alpington is quite a good name as well. And Oscar Bunny has to change his team name though, because I don't think the team Oscar is a good one.
Well, I'm going to stop you there. I have changed my team name.
Have you?
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah. What was your team name before? It was just like Team Oscar. It was
very flat.
Oscar United, Oscar City. You might as well just call it like.
I've got a new name now. I've got a new name.
What's your team name?
My team name is Top Hopping Hammers.
Yes. Top Hopping Hammers.
Nice.
That's so funny.
Nice. That's so much better.
Top hopping
hammers.
That's
there
right.
Go. So you got like style points now. That's in some sports you actually win on.
Well, I've found some brilliant names. I found top 4 names that I think are really interesting. But before we have a look at those names, maybe we should have a quick look at the overall top fantasy Premier League and see what's going on there.
Like this is basically the best of the best now.
Currently, the top of the league overall, after the end of the last game week, is Christian Finland from Norway. Interesting.
Yeah, he's never going to win the league with a name like that. Missed FC. He's got to upgrade his name.
Yeah, and he's in first position in the whole planet. Yeah,
in the entire universe of Fantasy Premier League, he's over 562 points, and
yes,
one. And
if anyone can do anything about that, it's Galactus.
He's only about 200 points ahead of me. I'm going to catch him.
We could. I mean, it's still early days.
I'm not scared of his team. What's his team? Let me see his team. Oh, he copied me. He copied my De Bruyne. He copied my heart. He's got the same team as me, literally, apart from Martinelli and Son and Cancelo and Nico Williams.
He didn't leave Saliba on the bench. The previous game week, he didn't
and that's why I haven't got 562, because I made stupid moves like that.
Hang on a sec.
Shouldn't have done.
If you remember in our previous episode, we were talking about rule changes that we bring to Fantasy Premier League. And if you haven't watched that episode, it's in the description below. One of our rule change recommendations was having a different captain every week. And it looks like he's captained Haaland for the last 3 game weeks.
Triple captain, he's triple captained him in the week before.
He triple captained him against Forest. He's captained him against. Has he got a different captain ever? He's played by the rules, the current rules that we want to change, and he's had Haaland as captain since the beginning of the Fantasy Premier League this season, and he's currently top. I'll tell you something else that was interesting that I discovered this week. Some of you may have noticed this, some of you may not have, but if you look at the URL for your Fantasy Premier League team, you can see actually what position you entered the league. What I mean by that is when Fantasy Premier League launched this season, somebody was the first person to join. If we look at Christian Finland's team, in the URL, we can see that it was a 6,033,938 person to join out of over almost 10.5 million players. So if we look at that, this guy was in, just over the 6 millionth person to join. And if we touch one on that, I found this person, Daniel Barfield, whose team Cancelo Culture is currently on 443 points, and they're not doing too bad.
Cancelo Culture, that's really good. Concilio.
Yeah.
Cancel Culture,
Cancelo
that's brilliant. That's a good name.
Yeah.
That's a good
And
name.
also,
that's a good name.
Daniel Barfield, didn't he play Spider-Man?
No, Daniel Barfield was that singer, remember? If you're not the one, then where does my heart?
Oh, is that Daniel Barfield?
Yeah, Daniel Barfield.
I knew the name.
I didn't know he plays fantasy.
So is this actually Daniel Barfield himself?
Yeah, and he's got a sister called Natasha Barfield, which is also a singer. She was good as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a singer.
Daniel was the first person to join Fantasy Premier League this season. And in fact, I think he was the third person to join 3 seasons ago because I found his Twitter account. And what happened was, game week 7, he was selected as manager of the week, even though there were no games in game week 7 because of the Nations League. So he won manager of the week because he was the first person to join Fantasy Premier League. So if you want to win prizes on Fantasy Premier League, being first in the Fantasy Premier League doesn't mean being first necessarily in terms of points. If you're the first person to join and there's no game, then you can win. Sparky,
yo,
you chose your top 4 best FPL Fantasy Premier League names.
Yeah, I got 4. I got 4.
What's the first one you want to talk about?
Okay, the first one we got is haven't got a clue. haven't hot a clue. Haven't got a clue.
Haven't got a clue. Brilliant.
Haven't got a clue.
Very good name.
I love
because
the way these people.
He's so humble. Because he obviously does hot a clue. I mean, he's currently 5th in the Liverpool League, and he's 54 overall.
He's not far off first position. He's only
number 1 in Canada.
Points off first.
And number 1 in Canada, exactly. So he obviously does hot a clue. He's a very humble person, and we like humble. We like humbleness.
Yeah, we like the names of your teams. It doesn't matter where you finish. I mean, we're all about having fun. It doesn't matter how many points you get. I'm still going to beat you, but your team name is really good. It's really good. And it just shows that these managers are creative managers, and, they've got something amongst their noggins, and they think of like really fun names, which we can put on our show. Great. And I hope you watch our show as well. I haven't hot a clue.
He will.
Yeah.
Haven't jotted.
Join our league.
Brilliant.
Join our league.
Please do. And look at what I do like about his team as well. He doesn't have Haaland in it. That is brilliant. And he's a Liverpool player. So that's like 3 points from me. 3 extra points. Added to his points.
But he went and bought 3
added to his points.
Players.
Well done. Well done to Nick Greco.
2 claps. 2 claps.
The second team that I wanted to talk about is Young Like a Horse. And there is absolutely no way this name could be misconstrued. No way it can be misconstrued.
But it can be reported as an offensive name. I'm offended by your name.
Yes, report that now. Report it immediately. That's too offensive.
No.
Yes, no. For my innocent ears, on my eyes, I can't look at things like that. It's like
as a bunny, I feel offended that an animal has been abused like that.
It's a blatant homage to one of my favorite Premier League players, Son, and his ability to run up and down the field tirelessly like a horse. What were you guys thinking about?
Exactly,
you guys
yeah. I wasn't even thinking of anything dirty. Sorry, that's exactly what I was thinking. He meant
exactly.
Like,
what are you guys
like
about?
A horse, and I didn't know what I wasn't thinking there.
Sparky, third team.
Third team was Dyslexia Untied, which tickled my belly a little bit.
This is brilliant.
That's a good
Dyslexia Untied. He's a Man United supporter, and his real name is better than his team name. His real name's Coron.
It's almost like Dyslexia United. Almost, it's almost like that.
Coron is like a villain, and he's after Superman. I don't know, like Coron. He's got 2 great names.
Coron Cooper. It is Coron Cooper's. I know Coron Cooper.
That's a super villain name.
So far, all of these teams have had Haaland, Mitrovic, Son, Cancelo, and Diaz in them, and Trippier is the other one. I've noticed, I'm surprised about Perisic. I don't know why everyone picks Perisic. Guys, I said from the beginning, I don't think Perisic is ever going to be a 90-minute playing defender. So if you're out there picking
but
Perisic,
he does get an assist here
a lot
and
of
there,
people are spending a lot of money on him. So
my fourth team that I love the name of, resonates with me, is losing my Reguilon. I don't know how you pronounce his name.
That's brilliant.
Reguilon.
And Van Duzel's obviously going to know why I really love this name.
Love it.
We have a history.
It's bigger.
It's bigger. Yes. This is one of our favorite karaoke tunes of all time. And we have a history with this tune. And it's actually twofold. There's another reason why I like this thing, because I actually lost my Reguilon at the beginning of the season. I had high hopes for this player. I had him up to about game week 2, and I transferred him out for Perisic. So double meaning, excellent name, losing my Reguilon.
You lost your Reguilon.
Yeah, there it is.
Some good team names there, Sparky. Yeah. All right, just having a look at some of those team names, just wanted to say there's nearly 10.5 million teams in Fantasy Premier League this year, and your name, most of the names in there, they don't have to be original, it's only a bit of fun. But if you pick names like Chicken Tikka Mo Salah or Haaland, Sauce, Bolognese, Pain in the Ass. So there's lots of teams called Netflix and Chilwell.
I've seen that one.
There's hundreds of them. So if you got those team names, you're not original.
Brilliant.
We still love it.
Go and copy my Nunez.
Oscar, have you got your top four?
Yeah, I do. My first one's going to be, I actually like this name a lot for multiple reasons, but we all got to do something in our life and make things better. So why not rice up your life?
Rice up your life.
Everybody in the world, rice up your life.
Who is this person?
We all need to spice and rice up, yeah.
What is their real name?
Rice up your life.
Anthony Redout.
Anthony Redout.
Anthony Redout is the real name, yeah. I like this name.
Hold on a minute. Did you notice why it's called Rice Up Your Life, Oscar?
Well, I am a West Ham supporter.
Yes, I was so didn't know that. I was going to say wicked.
It's not. It's because he's a Spice Girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why am I laughing for? No, it's not.
Spice chick.
Why are you taking it personally?
Sorry, Anthony. Just a bit of banter there.
Well, I mean, is it a guy? Is it a guy? If it's a girl,
does it matter if it's a guy or a girl?
Well, I don't know if it's a guy. It can't be a Spice Girl.
I mean,
Spice guy.
At the end of the day, the guy is just outside the top 10,000, so put some respect on that team. 91 points in the last game week.
Very good, very good.
So, who's the second team that you chose?
I have a taste for sweet things, so I like this name, which is called a Chocolate de Bruyne.
He loves his food.
Chocolate de Bruyne.
Chocolate de Bruyne.
That's right, Chocolate de Bruyne. I like that name. I thought there's something about that name. When I saw it, I felt like eating chocolate. The first thing I did was go and eat some chocolate.
Julian Quigley.
Yeah, only one of the Quigley clans could come up with a name like that.
Bunny, who have you got third? Or second?
What? My third is I love movies, so I thought let's have a movie theme.
Right.
So, Lord of the Mings.
Lord of the Minge.
Yes, not Mings. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly.
You never said
names
that.
is just so up for criticism. That name, like Mings, it's like
right.
it can be anything like Minger to Minge to anything like Mings.
This is my team, Van Duzel. Let me comment on my team.
Sorry, I'm just glad I'm not called Mings.
Right. Okay, so I picked this team because the guy is a humble guy. He's minging, all right. So he's humble. He's Lord of the Mings. Okay, so he's very humble in my eyes, and I have a lot of respect for that. And,
how do you know he's humble? You don't know him.
He meant that as a compliment, I think.
Why would he call himself Lord of the Mings?
He hasn't even got a name. His name is 78 0.
Somehow he complimented the guy by saying he's me.
Well, either way, Lord of the Mings. Look, all right, that was my third team. Let's go to the fourth team. Right. My fourth team is Under My Cucurella.
Sorry, I'm just laughing.
Does anybody understand why it's called Under My Cucurella?
No. Is it linked to Lord of the Minge by any chance?
He tried to make it like Under My Umbrella, the song Under My Umbrella. Ella, but it's under his Cucurella.
Is that true, James? James Shaw. Is there? I don't even know. Under my umbrella. Are you sure? What is a good
Under
name?
my umbrella is a
Maybe
song.
more suitable me, but under my Nutella for you.
And this guy, Mr. James Shaw, likes to be under his Cucurella.
Brilliant. That's brilliant. And the thing is, he's got
That
no
is a brilliant name.
punctuation in it. It's got no spaces. It's just like under my Cucurella.
Exactly. That's probably the name. It's all lowercase.
Under my Cucurella. It's under my Cucurella.
What's your team name? Under my Cucurella.
Which country is that from?
Under my Cucurella.
It's English. Really?
Good name. Good name.
Van Duzel, what's under your Cucurella?
Under my Cucurella. I don't know. I can't beat your selection. Your one was really good. Cucurella.
I'm still looking forward to it either way.
I mean, first of all, I want to give a shout out to our friend who's in our league that we haven't seen him for a long time, but I'm glad he's in our league. And his name is Adam Osman. And
Go on.
I think his name is fantastic. Anfield of Dreams. It's just
That's
so
a brilliant name.
Adam,
That is a
I've always
brilliant
liked the name of your team. It's fantastic. Anfield of Dreams. And I also know that you like the name of my team, Heralds of Galactus, because he's stated that before. So yeah,
I remember
definitely. Anfield of Dreams is Adam, and he's doing quite well. In our league, where is he? He's quite high up in our league, isn't he?
He's third in our league, and
He's third in our league. And it's not easy to be third in our league, because in our league, top 4 FPL, if you want to join, follow the link. We have the cream of the crop, or top gunners, all in our league. And we're going to beat everyone that's in Andy's league on youtube.com FPL, because I'm also in his league.
We're coming for you, Andy.
always great to see Adam. Adam's been in our league, in our private leagues for many years now. And
Yep, top guy, Adam Osman.
who's your second team, Van Duzel?
Well, another one is someone kind of cleverly used their name to refer to going to the toilet because the international games are on. So this is a lady called Anita, whose probably real name is Tony. I don't know whether they, you know, if there's a bit of a mess up there because his name really isn't Anita, is it? No, it's Tony.
Maybe they named their team Tony Cuss and their real name's Anita Dump. We don't know. Maybe they.
Yeah, that could be the case.
You could do that, actually, yeah. But at the moment, that's what happens when you say to people, "Oh, there's an international match on." They go, "Oh, they dump."
I mean, he's 18th overall, so he's doing very well.
He's doing very well, yeah. So Anita Dump is up there in the top of the world, and yeah, Tony, well done, Tony. Yeah, and this is other one is one of my favorite shows on TV, which is Stranger Things. We've got that name.
Another
again,
Ming's name. Okay.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, I like that name. It's a great name. It stood out, and he's from Wales. Jacob Morgan. Well done, Jacob. I noticed your team name out of all the other team names. I really love that program, Stranger Things. It's great. I love it, and especially that Kate Bush is doing running up that hill in that song, in the film, and I liked it. Stranger Things.
And then your final team, your top four. Is this your favorite or your fourth favorite, or in no particular order?
Who scored? Me.
When I saw this name, I thought, well, obviously he hasn't really put that much thought into the name. But then I thought, hold on a minute, maybe he put so much thought into it that he just went, just like went like that on the keyboard, and that's what came up. That's what I think. So yes, I noticed the name of your team. Well done, David O'Reilly. And you're doing quite well as well. When I'm looking at your team,
he's doing very well.
Yeah, and you have actually got the most like original team out of all the teams that we've looked at today, literally. Okay, well that was David O'Reilly's team with me, and he is overall ranked 2,214, which is absolutely fantabulous. Well done, David O'Reilly.
Well done, David. Join our league.
Join our league.
Join our league. I think that leaves my top four best FPL names in the league this season. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to put them up and see what you think.
Go on then.
It's just
that could mean many things.
Brilliant.
I don't think there's anybody else in the league with this. There's, like I said, there's 10.5 million managers in the league, and going through all the names, we went through every single one.
That's brilliant.
No,
and it's
Daniel
the first
Lonergan.
US entry as well that we've had.
Yeah, Daniel Lonergan from the USA, Manchester United supporter, and he's doing quite well as well in the league. He's overall in the top 10,000, so a lot of respect to Daniel. But yeah, I will cheat. I don't know what that means, Daniel. If you're watching, maybe drop in the comments how you're going to cheat and help us out as well, especially me because I'm doing crap. The second team that I chose, team name,
you fools!
Run, you fools!
Yes, you actually pronounced it.
Brilliant.
You did it really well. Even though, do you know where it's from?
Fools! Lord of the Rings.
Lord
of the Mings.
Yes.
Lord of the
Run,
Mings.
you fools! Brilliant.
Except
It's from
it says
Lord of the
fly
Mings.
you fools, but everybody seems to think he says run you fools. So he's taken that name and he's used that. So now you all knew it. Well done. Berit Aronson Skogan from, I think this chap's from Norway, in the top 5,000, so doing really well. Well done, Berit. And then I saw this one, I laughed maybe more than I should have.
Michael Jackson, brilliant.
I actually seen that name before. Yes.
Michael
That's
Jackson.
brilliant.
Michael Jackson, amazing.
I saw it and immediately started laughing. So when I had that reaction, had to be in the top four, top four. Well done, Dom Robinson.
Oh, dear.
Yeah,
Great name.
normally we notice your names if we laugh at them, yeah.
So, got the right reaction. And again, doing really well overall in the Fantasy Premier League. Not only do they have really cool names, but they're doing really well. So I think there's a correlation here. If you want to do well in Fantasy Premier League, you actually do have to have a good name. Don't listen to Van Duzel. You need to have a
No,
name.
you do. You do have to have a good name.
My fourth team, or maybe the first, well, actually, no, I think this is in no particular order, is Rage Against the FIFA.
What? What?
That took me a minute to get there. The funny thing is, I was going to say, is that Norwegian? And I looked at the thing, and he is actually Norwegian.
Leonard Denstad. Yes, he's Norwegian. I was actually expecting this person to be a Manchester City supporter, but they're not. They're a Spurs supporter. But
The more I say it, the more I like it. Rage Against the FIFA.
No, I don't know. Someone that's against, well, if it had been Rage Against UEFA, maybe. But I don't know. Interesting name.
Rage Against UEFA.
Stood out. And so, again, great name, Leonard. And again, in the top 7,000. So if you want to do well, pick a good name, not just Haaland.
I think my name's good enough to be in the top 10,000. Come on.
So let us know what you thought of the names we found. Some of those names were brilliant. If you found some that you think are particularly good, share them in the comments below. And also, do like and subscribe, please. And share the videos that you watch. If you're liking what you're watching, share them across Twitter and YouTube. And also follow us on Twitter. You can follow all of us. And you can follow our channel on YouTube. And comment. We want your comments.
Yes, please comment. We're lacking comments. I want to see some comments, like Van Duzel said before. Even if it's to tell us we're rubbish, we want to hear it.
Yeah.
Tell us.